welcome. Today is February 17th, 2020, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing well for today, and I hope that everyone had a wonderful and beautiful weekend. And before I begin, this is like my third time recording this video. So thank you, Mercury in retrograde, for letting me redo this over and over again. So hopefully this video would stick. The last time when I started channeling, I went halfway through the reading. And then I was thinking maybe I should pick up back on those energies, but I'm like, wait a minute, maybe it wasn't meant to be. So I have a little bit of feedback from the earlier reading, so I'm very curious to see if those same energies come through. So let's go ahead and get started. Dear Spirit, Source, and Universe, and all the powers that may be, please use me as a clear channel to receive the most truthful and accurate information in regard to the masculine and feminine collective. Please remove all ego from this reading so I could use discernment, so I can interpret messages clearly and accurately. Please bless this reading. Dear Spirit, what is the current overall energy of our masculines and feminine collective? And what is their energy towards each other? What is the current overall energy? Please, Spirit. Thank you. For masculines, we have a serendipity, okay? So I really feel like, there must have been something that, came across this masculine, okay? This could be signs, synchronicities, something that is happening in their life that is coming into their awareness to think about making like a new beginning when it comes to work so they can feel complete. That is the feel I'm getting. I would like to actually read from the book and see what additional energies that want to come through for the serendipity with the masculine. So let's see. Opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. Wow. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams on the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now. As the higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world, your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into your being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected. And smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. Guys, this is a beautiful message, especially for the highlight for Mercury in retrograde, right? So something is actually really good. There is something as serendipitous that is happening for this masculine, and that was actually what I had channeled from the previous reading. So towards the feminine, wow, we have new life. This is so beautiful. So let me go ahead and read and see what this new life is. This is actually the very first time I actually pulled this card. So this is a number 39. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. This is so beautiful. Let me read the relationship message here. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness of vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. This is such a beautiful energy, guys. Okay, right now we're in winter, okay, and spring is around the corner. And what I'm feeling with this Mercury in retrograde, some of you might be hearing from your masculines, okay, to kind of reconnect. First, it will kind of start off with small communication, and it might have been some sort of serendipity or something, very similar, like signs and synchronicities for his masculine to awaken to this connection. That is the feeling that I'm getting. And with the feminine, we have time to go. Feminines, I really feel like, it is time for you to go to, close out the old chapters and move forward. So again, I'm very curious to see what is this time to go, okay? This is a number 45, so I feel like feminines, you've reached some sort of completion. It means endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. So feminines, I really feel like you have reached a completion of a cycle. There has been some sort of ending. Masculines, they're feeling very serendipitous, okay? Two very different energies, which is very similar to my previous reading that I had channeled earlier. Feminines were kind of like in a rocky situation, but masculines, they're coming to realize who their true divine counterpart is. So what I'm feeling is that this is like a situationship that is unfolding, okay? And towards the masculine, we have come to the edge. Feminines, what I'm feeling is that it's time to leave old situations and circumstances, in your present situation. And you are asking the masculine to meet you halfway. You're asking the masculine to come to the edge, from what I can see. So again, let me go ahead and read this message here. Also, for feminines, you're at a sense of completion. So is the masculine. But when it comes to the feminine, I feel like they want to work on a new situationship with you. So feminines, I feel like you want to leave the old or the things in the past, and you're just ready for something new. That is the true feeling that I'm getting here. So let me take a look and see. It means courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Wow. Very similar energies to my reading previously, so I could have kept it, but, this one's a little bit better. Okay. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take the risk to let yourself be seen, truly be seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You'll be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods, and they will deliver you what you desire, feminines. Now's the time to not hold back. Whatever that you've repressed or held back in the past, I feel like it's time to release and let go and just really, show the world the real you. Like really express to your masculine how much you really love them, how much you truly feel about them, to really, pour out your every essence and being, to let yourself be known to your masculine. And because of that, I feel like that's why this masculine has a new life when it comes to feminine. There is something serendipitous that is really happening with this masculine, okay, guys? That's what I'm feeling. This is actually a really beautiful energy so far. So let me go ahead and see What is the underlying energies of this masculine and feminine collective? And what are the underlying energies towards each other? What is the underlying energy here, please, Spirit, between this masculine and feminine collective? Masculines, exactly, High Priestess of Earth. You know, this is what I channeled earlier. So what I'm feeling is that this masculine is taking time out to really nurture themselves, to really, you know, take care of their bodies, you know, improve their health, either working out or going out more in nature and being really grounded. This could also be eating like healthy foods, taking care of their own basic needs, you know, from what I can see. And because of this, you know, something good is happening for this masculine. And I feel like, you know, it's causing them to change or work on them, you know, self-love, self-care. And towards the feminine, we have focus. This masculine is really focused on having a new life with you feminines. That is the feel I'm getting. Do you see that they have that bow and arrow and it's on fire? I really feel like this masculine is wanting to take action towards you feminine to embark or embrace this new life. That is the true feeling that I'm getting. And with the feminines, we have wishing. Feminines, you're wishing to let go of the past so that you can have a bright new future with your masculine. That is the true feeling that I'm getting, you know. And that's why you're asking for the masculines to come to the edge. You're taking a leap of faith. You're feeling really good, super empowered to really expose or express yourself. That's really beautiful. And we have lust. Feminines, maybe it might be too much. Are you throwing yourself on the masculine? I feel like you really crave your masculine. You really desire to be with them in the physical. The masculine is really focused on you feminines, okay? You know, that's the feel I'm getting. And that is really, you know, a really good energy. Perhaps some of you have, you know, communicated, you know, since the passing of the weekend. Maybe you have connected with your masculine on Valentine's. But, you know, if not, I really feel like this is what's really motivating you. I would actually like to read from the book and see what this lust card says, okay? Because feminines, I feel like you're just throwing yourself towards the masculine here. You know, honestly, you really don't want to do that. You don't want to just overgive into the situation. You have to let your masculine come towards you. Hence the reason why come to the edge. You're ready to make that leap of faith. You know, you want to leave the past behind. You're wishing, you know, to be with your masculine. So let's see. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and the obsession that arises from the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful what you desire remains good and that your wanting does not cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? Beware, there is always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours? Exactly. Feminines, don't throw yourself on your masculine, okay? If you're obsessing over your masculine for this connection, because I see that you're really wishing, you're wishing to let go of the past. It's time to move forward towards the masculine. And the masculines, they have a new life, okay? They are really focused on reconnecting with you, feminine. That's what I'm seeing. And for some, you know, I feel like maybe this masculine is having a new life with their karmic, Okay, because I see that this arrow is pointed in this direction, which is on the masculine side and not really towards the feminine. But the question that I asked was, what is this energy towards the masculine? And so, I see that they are focused on a new life. Okay, feminines, I feel like, you want to jump and have that leap of faith. Try not to obsess over your masculine, okay? That's the true feeling that I'm getting. So let me go ahead and see. What is the overall energy of this masculine towards the feminine? How are they currently thinking about you, feminine? How are they feeling? What is it that this masculine wants to do? What are they going to do about the connection? What is their challenge? And what is the outcome? Overall, we have the devil, but it's in reverse. Exactly. This masculine is not attached. Okay, they're releasing any kind of codependencies, and anything that isn't really serving this masculine. So feminines, release your obsession. I feel like, this is like the devil energy in the upright. Maybe, you're obsessed, but towards this masculine, they're actually really grounded with this high priestess of earth. They're connecting more to nature. That is what I'm feeling, and I see that they have been watching you, feminines. Okay, they're checking you out on social media, from what I can see. I feel like this masculine is taking their time. They're not rushing forward towards you, but I feel like, they're assessing the situation. They're really focused on you, but they're not taking action. And I see that this masculine really wants to get out of their heads about being stuck, in a situationship. And that's why feminines, you feel like it's time to go. Possibly there has been a period of separation between you and your masculine, or, some distance, from what I can feel, and you're really wishing to close the gap. That's the true feeling I'm getting. And I feel like it's not rushed. Masculines is taking their time. They want to move forward, but they're not doing this very hastily. That is the true feeling I'm getting here. And I feel like that's because this masculine knows that they haven't really invested into the situationship with you, feminines. And I really feel like this masculine is really thinking. They're really focused on having a new life, and they're trying to figure out what is the best course of action for this masculine to really move things along. That is why they're in a hangman position. There's a temporary pause or delay with this masculine to really connect with you. And I feel like it's good because with Mercury in retrograde, it's a time of review, reflection, reevaluation. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm feeling here, is that if this masculine wants to have a new beginning, they're really trying to be grounded. They see signs and synchronicities. Let universe work with your masculine, okay? That is the feeling I'm getting. And they're going through a transformation. They're ending things that isn't really serving them. This could be past situationships, from what I can feel, so they can have a new beginning with you, feminine. Because I really feel like this masculine feels like if they were to come forward towards you, that they would be judged. Perhaps, they feel like there's no second chances with you, feminine. Okay? And, I feel like that's the reason why they're not rushing back or rushing, forward. And I see 111 as I see that. Because this masculine isn't happy because of their past actions. That's the true feeling I'm getting. More than anything, this masculine wants to have like a new life. That's what I'm saying. Something is really good happening to this masculine. Feminines, you're wishing. So let's see. How is this masculine currently thinking about you? We have Seven of Wands. They want to release their defense. They want to let go. They're like, why are they fighting? You know? Why are they defending themselves when they can release and let go and go with the flow? That's what I'm seeing. And how are they feeling? We have Five of Swords in reverse. This masculine does not want to fight anymore. Especially if there are karmic situations where the masculine is, standing in their ego, trying to win at all costs. This masculine has totally changed. I feel like, they're slowly maturing and evolving into like a king or an emperor. Okay? That's the feel I'm getting. This is actually really good that they're taking a little time out to really assess the situation, dealing with the feminine, from what I can feel. And so what do they want to do? We have Seven of Swords. Wow. I really feel that this masculine, they have, okay, so I really feel like, they're not really revealing, their true thoughts, their desires, or what they're up to. You could not be really talking to your masculine right now, okay? There could be like a temporary pause or a period of silence where you're not hearing from your masculine. Masculines are having a serendipitous moment right now because they're receiving downloads from the divine, from what I can feel, about like where is their life taking them? What are their next steps? I feel like they are focused on you, feminine. That's the true feeling I'm getting. And they're looking at how they can change from being a deceitful or not really being honest or open or not really communicating, because I feel like this masculine was holding back, their truth. That is the feeling I'm getting. And that they've come to realize that they were only keeping themselves stuck. They were only, doing this to themselves. If they were really open and honest, they would not be in the Seven of Swords energy. I feel like that's why this temporary pause from your masculine is absolutely necessary, so that they can understand the nature of how they were being towards you, feminine. Now, what are the actions is this masculine going to take? Nine of Wands. They're really defensive, okay? So that's contradictory to like how they're thinking. How they're thinking is they want to release, putting up a wall, but they still have their guard up, okay? At the end of the day, they still have their guard up. They're wounded, they're hurt, and they're really hurt because of their past decisions and choices that they've made in terms of, where the feminine comes in into their situation. So what is the challenge for this masculine? We have here Three of Cups. The challenge is to get out of a third-party situation, okay? So I definitely feel that this masculine is still in a third party, hence the reason why, feminines, it's time to go. You don't know which direction to go, which path to take. You're wishing for the masculine to release the karmic situation, and you are just out there. You're like, exposing yourself, letting the masculine know how much you really love them, how much you care for them, and it's a little bit obsessive from what I can feel, but there could be a positive obsession, okay, or, and there could be negative obsession. But, make sure you watch your actions and see how you come off towards your masculine, so that, it's not so much, because that could make the masculine run from the connection, especially if they're not ascended. That's the feel I'm getting, because I really see that they're still guarded, okay? They're still guarded, but they're thinking about letting their guard down. They know that they're in conflict with you because they're stuck in a third party. So what should this masculine do? They're thinking about having a new life. They're really focused on the connection, but they haven't taken any action. So what is the outcome? We have the Lovers, but it's in reverse. I really feel like this masculine is not really choosing the situationship right now. Okay? Because honestly, now is not a new time to start new things. It's okay to, talk, to communicate, to clear the air around this Mercury in retrograde time from what I can feel. That's why this masculine is thinking about a new life with you feminines. Okay? They're focused on it, but they're not taking action. Let them think about it. This Mercury in retrograde, I really feel, is a time for review, reflection, okay? Reassessing the situation. Yeah, because right now, I don't see a new beginning, okay? Just let the situation unfold naturally, because this masculine isn't communicating. They're holding back, okay? I definitely see that this masculine is holding back communicating. They're not ready to come out with their truth yet, feminines. I see that this feminine is ready to talk. You're ready to bear all, show all. But even how much you try, this masculine isn't ready to have this, deep conversation with you. That is what I'm feeling, guys, okay? So let me go ahead and see. What is the energy of the feminines towards the masculine? What is the general overall energy of this feminine towards their masculine? How are you currently thinking about your masculine? How are you feeling? What is it that you want to do in the connection? What are the actions you want to take towards your masculine? What is your challenge, feminines? And what is your outcome? Okay. Feminines, we have here 5 of Swords, okay? So how your masculine is feeling, okay, is very similar to your overall energy. I really feel like feminines, you're in your ego right now, okay? You could be hurt, you could be bruised, possibly, this masculine is still stuck in a third party situation, and possibly because since the masculine is still stuck and not really choosing this connection, possibly they have distanced themselves from what I can feel in communicating. You have your defenses up. Okay, you're mentally conflicted about the situation dealing with your masculine, and I see that you want victory. Again, I feel like the ego of this feminine and your pride is on a line here. I feel like deep down inside you're hurt, but on the outside you want to show that you're brave and you're strong and you can overcome the situationship dealing with your masculine, from what I can feel, because you are being really overly expressive of your true feelings towards the masculine, right? And deep down inside you feel like it's just time to go. You're tired of the stagnancy, from what I can feel, and you're wishing on your masculine's return, hoping that they will change, and that's what I'm feeling. And what I'm seeing is the 6 of Cups in reverse. You're stuck in the past. You're stuck in the past. That's why, feminines, I really feel like you just don't know which direction to choose or where to go. How long is this stagnancy going to last between you and your masculine? That's the feel I'm getting. And I feel that you have been watching your masculine. This could be also on social media, but you're observing, you're reflecting, you're also reviewing, your past history with your masculine, and you feel that there is no new beginning between you and your masculine. Perhaps, like I said, I had like another feeling that maybe this masculine's focus is on a karmic situation where they have like a new life with a karmic, okay? But for some of you, You know, this masculine is really thinking about a new opportunity with you, but they're not taking action right now. And you're just feeling this because you're not seeing any action coming from your masculine. And feminines, you feel a little bit hopeless. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And you're holding on to the situation. This is like a perma grip. You're very attached to the situation dealing with the masculine, hence the reason why we have here lust. Maybe you're obsessing over the connection between you two. And I feel that, you know, you just don't have like anything to offer. That's the true feeling I'm getting, you know. And you want to change the situationship, okay? And you want a connection. You want to choose love with your masculine. As much as you've been held stuck in the past, not seeing any results, you're still choosing the connection. Yeah, because here I see here Two of Cups. This is partnership. You want to give your masculine a partnership. So I really feel like feminines, that's why you're still holding on to the connection, even though it's taking so long for your masculine to come through. I definitely see that there is a new opportunity coming towards you, feminine, but the masculines aren't really taking action. It's a lot of thinking today. Yeah, and I see that you want to do this quickly. You know, I feel like, you know, feminines, you've waited long enough. You want something to come out of this whole waiting on your masculine. Yeah, because you're feeling the passion. You're choosing the masculine. You want to take action. You want to do this. Very passionate towards your masculine. Yeah, and you're just not happy because you're not in union with them at this time. That's what I'm seeing. So how are you thinking about the masculine? Ace of Swords in reverse. I really feel like you're thinking that the masculine isn't really clear with the truth, or perhaps you're not really receiving the truth or clarity that you need from the masculine about a new beginning. Masculines, they're thinking about letting down their defenses, but not really communicating this to the feminine. They're thinking, feminines, you're thinking like, am I ever going to have this communication with my masculine about a new beginning? So how are you feeling? We have Queen of Swords in reverse again. You know, feminines, you know, you're feeling nasty towards your masculine. And what I mean by nasty is that, you know, your thoughts, you know, your actions towards the masculines, you know, it feels like you want to cut them off, because if the masculine isn't really choosing you at this time, you want to cut them off because you feel like it's time to go. You're wishing for the masculine to come forward, but they're not really taking, you know, fast action. Okay, they're taking things slow. And feminines, because of that, you know, you're bearing your soul to the masculine, and you're feeling like the masculine isn't telling you the truth. They're not opening up. They won't, you know, tell you the things that you want to hear, you know, things like that. So I feel like, you know, you want to cut them off. Masculines, they want to get out of conflict, okay? They want to get out of their heads about you and the third party. Because mind you, I really feel that this masculine is in a third party situation. Okay, hence the reason why they're not, you know, at your beck and call, you know, to really communicate to you freely. It's because there's a karmic energy around. Okay, now, what do you want to do? We have High Priestess in reverse. I really feel like feminines, you're not seeing something too clearly, okay, about the situation. Why? Because the masculine isn't revealing, okay? They're not really revealing the truth. They're keeping things a secret from what I can see. They're holding back because I really feel like if this masculine, if they've opened up their mouth in the past, whether or not, you know, it had come into fruition or not, or if they promised you something and it never happened, you know, you're not seeing something too clearly. I feel like feminines, you too have to go out in nature and meditate and stay grounded. Okay, because we have air and High Priestess, which are, you know, ethereal elements. Okay, you need to stay grounded, you know, to balance out this energy. So what are the actions you're going to take? Eight of Coins in reverse. You're not going to work on a situationship because I see that the masculine is still guarded. They're still hurt. They're wounded. Okay, it's just too much for them to handle at this time. So feminines, I feel like you're retracting and you're not going to invest, okay, on this situationship dealing with your divine person. So what is your challenge? Knight of Cups in reverse. You're going to retract your love offer. Or the challenge is to hold back your love. Until this masculine gets out of a third-party situation, you know, I really feel like feminines, you know, the challenge is for you to hold back your love. Possibly you're really giving into the connection, you know, giving your masculine that affection. But what is the masculine doing in return? It has to be an equal exchange of give and take. You can't just give towards a masculine or be obsessed over the situation. Sometimes we just have to release and let go. And let the masculine to really make a clear, wise decision about what it is that they need to do. If you keep enabling the masculine of, you know, being in this third party by still associating yourself with your masculine in this energy, nothing will come of the situation, and your masculine could continue to stay stuck in this third party situationship. So you have to detach. So I feel like feminine, you're not going to you know, hold back your love. Don't be so giving of it. You've already, you know, spoke your piece about how much you truly love the masculine. If the masculine isn't reciprocating that, release it, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Let them think about how much you really mean to them. That's the feeling I'm getting. And in the outcome, we have the Hermit in reverse. I feel that feminines, you have really did some deep soul searching and you're ready to get out of it. You're ready to, you know, learn your lessons, you know, on this circumstance from what I can feel. And yeah, I really feel like you're going to get out of your head about this situation. It's time to go. It's time to go. I feel like it's time for renewal, you know, regeneration, you know, like, you know, just clearing up the clutter, cutting things out that is not really serving you. If you are mentally trapped in a situation, I see you're finally getting out of it. You're coming more clear and more wise about the actions and the situations dealing with your masculine. That I feel like feminines, that's why you're chopping wood, you know. All right, is that, oh, it wasn't chop wood today. It was coming to the edge. Will the masculine meet you halfway? You've already are ready to take that leap of faith. Is the masculine ready to jump? And right now, they're hanging on a string, okay, in the hangman position. They're stuck. And finally, we have Five of Coins in reverse. Feminines, I really feel that you don't want to feel like you're not worthy, okay? And you are deserving of someone in the physical. You want to get out of this separation, you know, with your masculine from what I can feel. And because this masculine isn't giving you the truth, they could be telling you sweet nothings from what I can feel, or possibly cutting you out. You're probably not hearing from the masculine. You know, if the masculine chooses this, let them go. That's the feeling I'm getting. But they're going to come back. I mean, I see that this masculine is wanting a new life, and they're really focused on you, feminine, but they're not taking any action right now because they're reflecting, okay? That is the energy of what I'm seeing here for today. So let me go ahead and see. How does this masculine and feminine feel towards each other? How does this masculine and feminine feel towards each other? How does this masculine and feminine feel towards each other? Masculines, we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You know, they're really feeling that they truly, honestly, you know, do want to spend time with you, feminines, okay? That is the feeling that I'm getting. And Yeah, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And so I feel that, this masculine is really wanting to spend time with you. Okay? They know that you are the one. And I see that we have your wedding. Okay? The situation involves marriage. Guys, I really feel like this masculine is thinking about a new life with you, feminine. Okay? That is the true feeling that I'm getting. And here we have deception. They're not revealing that they really wanted this, want to have this with you. That is what I'm feeling. That's why this masculine isn't talking to you right now. Okay? Now, in other situations, I could apply this in a different way. But I really feel like this masculine knows that you are that person and they were deceiving themselves. Okay? That's the feeling getting. I mean, possibly they could be off with the karmic, having this honeymoon, thinking that the karmic was the one. But it's really you, feminine. That's what I'm feeling. So, feminines, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay? I really feel like, feminines, you're healing right now. Because this masculine isn't coming forward, really communicating to you at this time, you're not really investing into the situation, so you're healing. Past life relationship, you have known each other before, you have a deep connection between you and your masculine. That is what I'm feeling, and here we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You're feeling this reconciliation on the horizons. That's why I feel like, feminines, you're ready to make that leap of faith and jump. Letting the masculines know how much you love them, how much you feel for them, how much you would do anything for them. It might come off as a little obsessive towards this masculine, because I feel like this masculine is stuck in a karmic situation. And they're feeling this too, but they're deceiving themselves, guys. They're holding themselves back. But you intuitively feel that this reconciliation is coming towards you. And finally getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I really feel like you really want to get to know your masculine better when they come back and reconcile with you. That is how you guys are feeling, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So, let me go ahead and close out this reading with a Kuan Yin card, okay? And see what is the guidance for today. What is the guidance for this masculine and feminine for today? What is the guidance that this collective needs to know for today in regards to their divine person? Mother fierce. Wow. Do you see that? She's looking fierce. So let's see. This is a number 18. So again, it's a number of completion and really working on that new beginning. So let's see. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved, in the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power. Know that you are safe, you are protected, you are loved. Beloved, you have been growing spiritually, and sometimes this evokes responses from others. The responses may be loving and affirming, encouraging and validating. Many will choose to be inspired by your growth. Sometimes, however, lower vibrational responses will arise, which might be fearful, insecure, jealous, or angry. These responses arise so that they can be healed. The healing for you is is in how you choose to allow yourself to shine and not be diminished by the healing process of another. For the other, their healing is their journey, and you have offered them great service. Know that you do not need to be afraid, nor do you need to hold yourself back out of fear. Guys, I can't believe how much alignment this reading is with this one card. I feel like feminines, you're coming out to the edge. You're letting the masculines know how you truly feel. You have been there for them. You have been their rock, their friend, their lover. You have tried to heal the situationship dealing with your masculine, when the masculine, I really feel, is at a lower vibrational frequency. And feminines, you are high vibe. You are light and you are love. You know how to heal and nurture people. And I really feel like because the masculine isn't in a vibrational alignment, because this masculine is still stuck in a karmic situation, from what I can feel, that is a part of their healing process. It's a part of their journey and a karmic lesson that they need to learn. That is the feeling that I'm getting. So feminines, do not dim your light. Be on fire, okay? Like, don't let little negative, nuisances or non-communication coming from your masculine. It's because they're still weak, okay? They're still weak. They have a lot of healing work to do, okay? And as much as you have tried to help your masculine to grow and ascend, it's not your job to do it. It's the karmic. Okay, the karmic is there to help because they make it easy for your masculine to learn about the situation. So let the situation unfold. That's what this Mercury in retrograde is all about. Okay, all right. Let's see here. There is nothing that escapes the notice of beloved Mother Kuan Yin. As a divine mother of fierce compassion and protection, she sees all, she knows all, she blesses all. She can lift you beyond fear and threat, beloved, into a place of unity with divine love that secures you against any would-be threat, that delivers you into peace. Exactly, guys, this is so beautiful. For you to benefit the most from her protection, you need to trust in her light and realize that she is shining through your own inner light, and that she and you are one in truth. Be honest, okay? Act in your integrity. Be honest, okay? And it will take you places, okay? If your masculine was dishonest, which I did see, okay? It was the Seven of Swords energy. That's for them to really work on. It is not your place, okay? And if they're with the karmic situation where the karmic makes it easy for them to put up a mask, because I saw that in the way that they're feeling towards you, feminine, is deception, okay? Deception about a wedding, okay, and a honeymoon, and they know that this could be the one, okay? That's how this masculine is feeling, but instead they are deceiving you, feminine. That's what I'm seeing, okay? From this perspective, you can realize that you always have the right to say no to any energy of fear or doubt that seeks to cause you harm. Harm comes from a lower vibration. It does not need to be feared, but it does not need to be responded to with assertiveness and compassion. Oh, but it does need to be responded with assertiveness and compassion. Kuan Yin now helps you retain your inner peace in the face of any lower vibrational energy, so that you can be kind and accepting to the divine essence in all existence, no matter how heavily veiled the divinity appears to be, and yet so remain assertive that only unconditionally loving vibrations are welcome in your energy field. Wow, guys, I love this deck. Thank you, our ledger, okay, for this deck. Is totally what I believe and stand up for, okay, as Kuan Yin, okay, the goddess of compassion. It is so beautiful, guys. It really melts my heart, because this is my essence of who I am, and who all of you should be, which I know you are, because you are divine feminines, Okay, so the healing with Mother Fierce. Sit comfortably and say aloud, I call upon the unconditional love and divine protection of Kuan Yin as the fierce mother now. Perceive or intend that there is a huge ring of fire within, which is a beautiful goddess seated in a meditative pose, with many arms fanning wide, with many all-seeing faces. She sees, protects, and blesses in all directions. Imagine that her heart chakra burns with peaceful fire in the center of her being, and you can step into her heart now. Imagine any fear or threat, any insecurity or attack being burned away in the brightness of her heart. Feel the presence within her heart and the peace within you. Say aloud, I surrender into the light and protection of the Divine Mother, fierce with love and compassion. No harm can penetrate her peace. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Wow, guys. And here's the final message, okay, guys? A prayer for the fierce mother. Take me into your heart, beloved Kuan Yin, fierce with love, where the pure fire of peace burns eternally. May I be blessed with peace and the protection now and always. May I feel the loving protection of your consciousness within my own heart. Om Shanti, beloved. Om Mani Padme Hum. Wow, guys. That is such a beautiful protection prayer, and definitely a meditation that you can do to embody the goddess of Kuan Yin, which is the goddess of mercy. Okay, and it is so powerful, guys. Feminines, you guys are so strong. Okay, you have the tools to endure, whatever situation that you're currently going through with your masculine. Even if this masculine does not choose you, even though they put up a mask and deceived you, that they truly do love you and think that you are the one, even though that they've chose the karmic situation and turned the other way. That is the feeling that I'm getting. Okay? Stand in your power, feminines, but use this time to meditate. So I really hope you enjoyed today's reading. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can reach me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG at Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.